Hi, you guys. It is your girl, the Lab Girl, and welcome to your Enzyme Histochemistry Pop Quiz. This is how this pop quiz will go. I will ask questions that may or may not appear on your histology board exam. These questions will include multiple choice, true, false, or problem solving. After each question, I will allow you some time to think of your answer, then I will say the correct answer. So if you're not ready to hear the correct answer, pause this test. This is a rapid fire histology pop quiz. Any questions? Okay, let's get started. First question. Enzymes are vitamins, metals, proteins, cofactors. If you answered proteins, then you are correct. Enzymes are proteins that catalyze chemical reactions occurring in biologic systems. Next question. A compound is reduced when which of the following is removed? Water, oxygen, hydrogen, or electrons? If you answered oxygen, then you are correct. A compound is reduced when there is loss of oxygen, gain of hydrogen, and a gain of electrons. Next question. Tissue for some enzyme demonstration should be fixed if possible because diffusion artifact is decreased, enzyme activity is enhanced, a wider range of temperatures can be used, or the concentration of the substrate is less critical. If you answered A, diffusion artifact is decreased, then you are correct. Considerable diffusion artifact may be seen on unfixed frozen sections for some enzymes, particularly those that are water soluble. Okay, next question. The acid phosphatase reaction demonstrates the alcohol residue of naphthyl AS biphosphate, orthophosphate split off naphthyl AS biphosphate, use of adenosine triphosphate as the substrate, or post coupling technique using a tetrazolium dye. If you chose alcohol residue of naphthyl AS biphosphate, then you are correct. The acid, the acid phosphatase reaction demonstrates the alcohol residue of the naphthyl AS biphosphate. Okay, next question. The optimum procedure for freezing muscle biopsies is isopentane at negative 150 degrees Celsius, liquid nitrogen, the cryostat chiller plate, or Freon. The answer is A. Muscle tissue is extremely subject to ice crystal artifact, and the method of freezing is critical. The optimum procedure is freezing in isopentane at 150 degrees Celsius. Next question. Nitro blue tetrazolium function as, or NBT, functions as a colored substrate, buffer solution, primer solution, hydrogen, hydrogen acceptor. the answer is D, hydrogen acceptor. Nitro blue tetrazolium, short for NBT, is a hydrogen acceptor in the demonstration of diaphragmase and an NAD-dependent dehydrogenase. Next question. The endomysium is a network of connective tissue surrounding each muscle fiber, a muscle fascicle, an entire muscle, or the tendinous insertion. If you answered A, then you are correct. Each muscle fiber. Each muscle fiber is surrounded by a network of connective tissue known as the endomysium. Bundles of muscle fibers are surrounded by the paramysium, and an entire muscle is surrounded by the epimysium. Next question. Skeletal muscle can be identified by the presence of intercalated discs, internal nuclei, branching fibers, or peripheral nuclei. If you answered D, then you are correct. Peripheral nuclei. Only skeletal muscle fibers have peripheral nuclei. Okay, and for your final question, an important property of enzymes that they slow down biological reactions, are destroyed in the reaction, bind to the substrate, or act over a large range of temperatures. And if you answered C, bind to the substrate, then you are correct. Enzymes usually are very specific as to the substrate. The enzyme and substrate temporarily combine to give a product, and then the enzyme is released unchanged. Enzymes speed up biological reactions and are readily inactivated by heat. Thank you guys for studying and taking this histology pop quiz. Do not forget to join the gang, subscribe, share these pop quiz questions, videos with other fellow histotechs who are taking the HT or the HTL, or who would just like to start practicing their study questions. You can find more study question pop quiz video in the playlist that's going to be linked. All right. Thank you so much for joining the gang, and I will see you guys in the next pop quiz.